not able to put enough pressure on his elbow, so his arm stays a little bit to back, and it's very hard to connect your arms, or his neck is that strong and he has a good posture. He's leaning towards back, and it's hard to just connect it here, connect it for the doors. You can try with this. It's also practical. It's not 100% efficient, but it can be very efficient when used correctly. So while I'm trying to connect for the arms, his head is leaning back. I just grab the collar here, and I grab a gi here, or here if it's possible here, but I already pull it strong, and sometimes I will need more time to put my fingers inside here and do a nice strangle. Of course, he has this arm to defend, so he can push my elbow, and then I cannot apply that strong pressure, and this is not allowed in judo anymore. What I like to do is, it's hard to take it out when you're in this position, because you have to hold his head in a tight position and still fight to get something out of here, but it's all the time it's already open and it's out of his belt, this part of his gi. So what I do to make this choke stronger and more efficient, I sometimes, when I grab this part of the collar here, I'm in this position, I have good control. I use to grab this part of the gi. So here I go down, and then if I'm able to grab it, and then I grab the same part here, it's very strong. It's very strong here. Very strong choke. Once more. So here, up, I'm able to get with darts. He has a strong posture. I just get what I can get. If here, I grab some part of the gi. Here. Okay. And if it's not enough, when he's pushing my elbow, trying to roll, I have to defend here. I try to grab gi if it's free. If it's free, I pull it, come here. Look at how I break his posture here with this one. Hop. Also grab. Just the same part. Sometimes it's hard to do, and even if maybe it's not the best solution to grab this one here, but it's way harder to defend it. Way harder to defend it even with the same moves while he's pushing my elbow. Same position as before, but now he doesn't want to go behind my back, but he wants to come into this space and go for the old school kick. Yeah. So what I normally do here, sometimes, it also works, it looks complicated, but when you practice it to a certain level, it's very efficient, and you can win fights with this. The first moment when I see that he's leaning toward this area here, so not to back, not this side, but he wants to go inside here and take away my base. What I do, I block his head, of course, and just go a little bit back with my leg so he cannot reach it, because when he reached it, I have to get it out from there for this technique. But normally I just see his intentions and I block his head and go back with this leg. So now his head is blocked, and look at his posture now. He is bent in fetus position here, and of course I will use that. What I do now, he's still trying to reach my leg. What I do now, I don't wait, of course, in this position too long. I'm blocking him from going back and establishing again a good posture. I go over his head, I go on my knee here. Okay, I'm trying to break it down move by move, but this needs to be done very smoothly in order to work out. So now when I'm in this position, I go on my hip behind his back. While I'm doing that, I go under his head with my knee, so I can lift his head up. Now I'm showing you what I do with this leg, and afterwards I will show you what I do with the another one. So I go on my hip, and in the meantime, as you can see, he's going to his back. I shouldn't allow him to make a connection with his head to the floor. I go like this, and this is a good position for me. This is a good position. This is not a good position. Okay. So here, up. This is a good position. Now another one. Look at this one. Normally it will be stuck like this, or even if it's deeper. Just a small little detail which will probably help you, so you don't lose time finding your own solutions. For this, I just don't go straight to connect it for the triangle or the sankai. You just have to go in this direction to straighten your leg and then pick up and go to the back. Okay? Because sometimes your leg will be here and you're going to need to do this and then make a good connection. One more time. So your leg will be sometimes like this, most of the time like this. So you cannot go back because it's not strong enough. You have to go to straighten your leg in that direction and then come back for this position. It looks hard that you can go and put him in the very uncomfortable position, but if you do it smoothly and in all fronts in the same time, it's very hard for him to defend it. And even when he doesn't know what's going on, and when he finds out what's happening, it's already done. So one more time, a little bit faster. He's trying to come for my leg here, and I go here. Oh, I connect. What will happen to you sometimes is that his arm sometimes will stay inside, and you will have this position, and sometimes will be out, and you will have this position also. It's choking him. Most of the times it won't be enough for the choke, or maybe it will, especially when his arm is inside also. So this space here is completely filled and it's very tight. But if his arm is out while you're choking him, you're actually putting pressure with his knee on his neck and chin, and it's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable fixation. But while you're doing that, his arm is completely isolated. So you will tap the arm, you tap the arm with a completely locked triangle. You tap the arm, you go up, you go for the oseikomi, or you go up, you go for the kimura or for the ground. Once again, it's faster. Here, locked. He should be done here. He should be done. Whatever he does with his arm, however he connects it, with applying very strong pressure on his head here, he will completely forget about defending this arm. You just take it, it's isolated. You go here for the judo, you go for the oseikomi, you can attack like this, go up, you go for the odegara. Here, he goes into space, up, over, lock it down. Here, applying very strong pressure on his head, this triangle position here, this sankaku jime. However he connects with his arm or whatever he does with a very strong pressure, he will forget about defending this arm. You just break it. You go for the oseikomi, for the judo. You go for the choke, or you go for the